Hi, I'm Dustin Cameron from Cameron Construction, and on this episode of Decoded, I'm going to show you a hybrid smart home.
The smart home is no longer a fictitious home upgrade that we watch on science fiction movies. Today, they are integrated into everyday living. A smart home is a pre-engineered solar-powered home that is energy efficient and eco-friendly. Cameron Construction is a company that is fully committed to bringing the concept of smart home technology to Trinidad and Tobago and was established in 2013 under the management of Director Dustin Cameron. Dustin has over 11 years' experience in the construction sector, and his expertise is compounded by his master's in international business.
Smart home is very simple. It's basically home automation. We take products and we make your home a little safer, a little more access to facilities such as the lights, the air condition, and it's a little more fun too. The thing is with smart homes, it's the access and the ability to purchase products and just make the simplest thing smart. You could make the lights in your bedroom smart. So you don't have to be a multi-million-dollar home to be a smart home, or you don't have to spend a set of money. You could basically buy a couple items. Well, a simple example, you could buy an Amazon Echo or a Google Home product and put it in your room. And once you plug it in, it's plug and play. You could ask it questions about the weather, set alarm, play music, do different things. So that in itself is the beginning of your smart home.
The first step is the design. The team of professionals come together to work out a viable design plan before moving forward. Now let's take a look at how a smart home is built from the ground up.
Hey, Randy.
Hey Dustin, nice to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
We received your plans and I did some conceptual designs and we want to review it upstairs in the boardroom with you. That's okay?
Great. Let's go.
Alright, let's go just up this way. Hi Dustin, welcome.
Hi, Dustin Cameron. Welcome.
Hi Dustin, have a seat.
All right, guys. So what do you all have for me today?
Alright Dustin, well, as I explained to you downstairs, we're going to go through the 3D conceptual designs on the screen.
Right.
And then everyone myself, we're going to go through the structural details for your discussion.
Perfect. All right, so let's see what you got.
If you look on the screen now, we have the strategic elevations for the different views of the house.
Right. The only concern I have is by the living room area where we have that large span. You know, normally in concrete construction, we put some columns in the middle. I don't want any columns. I want it open concept, open floor plan, and we have at least 25 feet between the two walls. So I'm interested to know how you're going to overcome that in this system.
We use 6-inch pole-form structural walls for the entire perimeter of the building. But to mitigate this concern about the span, we use 8-inch sections for gable roof panels, and we also did a diagonal X-bracing into the roof to mitigate any concerns with the torsional and lateral resistance of the frames. So all the concerns there would have been addressed with the system.
I have another concern because you know in Trinidad we've had an earthquake recently, and we also have maybe hurricane concerns.
We designed for a minimum of a category 3 type hurricane, minimum, and a magnitude 8 type earthquake. The system that we use is actually out of Australia, where they designed for cyclones and typhoons.
Right.
With that being said, we actually surpass and exceed all the international requirements based on the Cold-Form Steel Engineers Institute and the International Steel Framework.
That's great. So Ephraim, I have a question about mobilization, how long it's going to take, and with the steel frame.
Yeah, well, in a nutshell, the process is very simple. You know, once we get the designs as we have, we'll go to the step where we will now import the architecture into our very powerful engineering software, and we'll do the analysis. From that point, that could take about 2 weeks to have everything processed, produced to the factory, I should be on your side by third week.
Right, nice.
And from that point, for the installation, as you know, everything comes pre-labeled in parts, and everything goes together, integrated all the way up to the.
So it's like a Lego then, it's like a Lego set.
Well,
Can you do it yourself?
not really. There needs to be some expert input as well, you know, because everything works together and needs to be tied in properly.
But you all offer technical support as well.
That's right. I'll be there all the way to
Yeah.
the end with you. So we have no problem with that. And I mean, in terms of the timeline compared to conventional, you'll be amazed.
Nice. So what we looking at about half time? What
Let's say within 6 weeks, because what you're doing here, your system is a little different. It's what we call a hybrid system.
Right.
That you integrated some regular steel.
Some conventional.
Yes,
Yeah.
with our cold form system.
Mhm.
But our cold form system is very flexible. As most people may think,
Mhm.
it may term it as prefab, but we prefer to say pre-engineered.
Right.
So we can adapt.
Let me ask you a question. So would you be able to tell whether it's a steel frame house or a concrete house when you finish?
Right, the only thing that might give it away is the fact that it will be very straight.
Ah.
So
So not like traditional construction where we
No,
have
no.
end walls and stuff.
it will be very straight.
Very
And for
straight.
your design, the style that you choose, the modern design,
Yeah.
it will be ideal.
Alright, great.
And you will be impressed, I'll show you about that.
Awesome. Good to know. Alright, sounds like a plan. Where do I set?
The design plan and the layout is set. It's time for the next step in the construction. While the foundation is being filled, the steel frame of the house is prefabricated off-site. Next up on Decoded, we are going to check in on the construction site.
Imagine being able to earn more. Imagine getting the chance to live more. Imagine living a life where you can see more. Imagine you with JMMB, your best interest at heart.
Crystal is the epitome of a modern-day working woman, and her husband Ravi is ready to take up the baton to handle the cooking at home.
Yeah, babe.
Hey, hon.
I can't talk right now. Busy cooking.
I had a really long day today, and I just hope dinner's ready when I get home.
I got it handled, don't worry.
Okay, bye.
Ravi is a modern-day man and also a professional stay-at-home gamer. Lewis Appliances has Ravi covered with appliances that implement modern technologies so that he can monitor the household chores right from his phone.
It looks so good.
It's all for you.
Call us today for the most up-to-date appliances if you want to get more couch time and keep your wife happy.
Modern living by Fence.
This piece right here is special.
Wow. Perfect.
It's time to check on the progress. This is where the cement is poured into the foundation and outer frames. The steel frame for the house is now in the process of being assembled. Having a steel frame home is more sustainable and also has the benefit of being hurricane and earthquake resistant.
Okay, so today I want to introduce you to two people who are important to this project. We have Terrell Olivier, lead architect for Cameron Construction, and we have Mr. Ephraim Gill. He's a senior designer for Steel Frame Engineered Solutions, which is a division of Anthony P. Scott, and he's the main man responsible for putting this engineered structure into place. Ephraim, Terrell, come see this. I think we have a major problem on our hands here. This will cost real money if we can't get a solution for this.
What are you looking at?
The stairs, bro. That's gonna cost real money to fix that.
Off square.
Off square, man. What can the engineering system do for us, boy?
Well, our system is quite versatile and I have a simple solution. What I recommend is that we use our 8-inch C-sections, which is our floor joist,
Right.
and we'll fill the gap. I think it's about just 10.5 inches.
Right, 10.5 inches this
On
way.
both sides.
Right.
And we'll also infill here, cleat to the I-beams, reinforce the floor, and we will install our concrete board.
Right.
Bam, bam, bam.
So then we
And
can
we'll be able to
plaster the floor
continue
and
over,
then
yes.
we will have the same height.
Yeah. Our 8-inch floor section can span as much as 15 feet, and this is under 10, so this is no problem.
Right. Yeah, so that's perfect. That's perfect for what we need. So today we're going to tackle the problem in the entry foyer area. What we're going to do is we're going to use the cold formed channel system by Steel Frame Engineering. And what that's going to do for us is that's going to fix our problem at minimal cost and allow us to finish the project seamlessly and on time.
Alright, so here we have one of the types of structural floor supports for this system. We fabricated a flange out of the 8-inch C-channels, screwed together, and screwed to the floor and screwed to the beam to be able to support this additional floor that we're putting to close the staircase gap. On this side, we have another type of structural support system, which is essentially an I-beam constructed out of 6-inch C-channels, all fabricated from this system.
So here we are. This is day 10 of installing the pre-engineered framework. And what an amazing transformation. We already have the roof panels up, we already have all the wall panels up, and you can walk through and see the layout. As you can see, we've installed the roof panels, and before that, we put on the waterproof barrier, the building wrap, and now you can see in progress, Man Limited installing the roof.
Caron gets home after a hard day of work, excited to see his lovely wife.
Honey,
Please, just a bit lower. I've been begging for this all week.
he hears a man's voice in the kitchen and does not hesitate to reach for his bat to scare away any unwanted intruders.
Hi, honey.
What going on here?
This is the guy from Lewis Appliances. He just serviced the fridge, he fixed a leak on the washer, and now he's attending to the dishwasher.
In the end, it was just the LA guy servicing his appliances. At Lewis Appliances, we don't just sell and leave. Our pristine after-sales service ensures that you and your family never have to worry about breakdowns or part replacements again.
Imagine being able to earn more. Imagine getting the chance to live more. Imagine living a life where you can see more. Imagine you with JMMB, your best interest at heart.
So now we are halfway through the project. We have the electrical conduits in, we have the plumbing in, and we've done most of the concrete board to the exterior. And now the fun begins. We're finishing the exterior. Stay tuned. Vinny's from Total Wall Systems, and he's here to help us. So Vinny, how can we get a great exterior?
Dustin, there's a few things that people consider whenever they're putting up their exterior cladding. First thing is you want something that's going to hold up to the elements.
Yeah.
Secondly, especially in today's environment, you want something that's going to be energy efficient. And thirdly, obviously, you want something that's going to be beautiful, something that everyone's going to appreciate.
Yeah.
And I think that we have a really good system here for you.
Nice, nice, nice.
So what we're going to be doing here is, first thing is we're going to take care of the cladding that you currently have up here.
Right.
So you do have a cement board that you put up here. What we've done is we've incorporated a fiberglass mesh and a base coat around all of the seams.
Right.
So this way, if there is any type of movement whatsoever,
Right.
at least that's going to be held in place. Afterwards, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting up 2 inches of insulation
Right.
on the exterior. Now,
Right.
for every 1 inch of insulation that you put up, we're going to increase the R value by 4. So by having 2-inch insulation, you're going to have an R8.
What is the R value?
Well, what that does is it's going to help as far as your energy efficiency is concerned.
Right.
So it's going to make it more cost effective when you're running your air conditioning units.
Right.
Okay, so the next step is to attach the styrofoam boards. So we're going to take the insulation, and what we're going to do is we're going to actually apply our acrylic base coat onto the back of it, and this is how we're going to adhere the styrofoam boards. And then with a notch trowel, we're creating that drainage plane. Very important to make sure that all the lines are going to be vertical and not horizontal. This way, if there is any type of incidental moisture, it's going to allow itself to drain out. So now we're applying the styrofoam boards onto the substrate, and this is creating that EIFS system. This one in particular is a moisture drainage system, is what this one is called. So the process that we're doing right now is we're completing the styrofoam insulation. Once that's done, what we're going to do is we're going to rasp it all down. Once that's completely rasped down, then what we're going to do is we're going to apply another layer of base coat and fiberglass mesh over the top of it. Once that's set up, tomorrow we're going to be able to come in here and we're going to be able to put a finish coat on top of it. Okay, so today what we did was we primed the walls with the primer that we purchased off of our good friends over at Sherwin-Williams. So this is their Loxon primer. And the reason that we applied primer on the wall is so this way it's going to give us a better finish. So now we're going to be, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be applying our finish coat. So this is going to be our Shot Blast Fine. It's a 1mm aggregate, so it's going to give us a very nice finish on this wall. So a very simple process. First thing that we're going to do, we're going to take the material out of the bucket itself. We're going to trowel it onto the wall. Now, you want to get it as thin as possible. can see I'm taking off all the excess material. Okay, so what we've done today is we've completed our wall texture over here. As you can see, what we've done is we've taken that cementitious wall and we've beautified it by adding one of our texture finishes on here. Now, this is completely synthetic. It's 100% acrylic, so it's going to be able to withstand the elements. It comes in 7 different textures. This happens to be our shot blast fine textures, and as you can see, it gives you a nice monolithic look. It's very smooth looking and it still has somewhat of a texture to it. You can get it in whatever color that you'd like to get. It comes in a 5-gallon pail. With that, it also has the texture that's included with it as well. Today, we're fortunate enough to have my good friend Omar Muhammad here from Sherwin-Williams Paints. Sherwin-Williams is our local distributor down here in Trinidad, and you can purchase all of your Total Wall products at any one of their locations.
It's time for the walls to be put in place. Next up in the construction phase is installing the ceilings. Dustin is heading over to Sherwin-Williams to select the paint and the finishes for each room of the house.
Hi Dustin, how are you doing today?
Hi Megan, nice to see you.
You too. So, how can I help?
Okay, today I have a project I'm doing. It's a smart home, right? So it's gypsum interior, right? So what I need is I need an interior paint, right? For both walls and doors and trim.
Okay.
All right, so what do you recommend?
So, for your walls, I can recommend the Harmony product.
Oh, okay.
This product has great height and a durable finish, so it withstands a lot of washings.
Right.
It also has odor eliminating technology, so it reduces the common odors
Right.
indoors, so it helps keep your rooms fresher longer.
Right.
And antimicrobial agents, which help reduce the growth of mold and mildew on your paint surface.
That's great because it's a steel frame house.
Right.
So you have stuff in between the walls.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it'll be good for that.
So sounds good. Anything
All right.
else?
Yeah,
I can
well,
help you with?
also, we were talking about the trim and the doors.
Right.
I need something for that as well.
I'd recommend the Pro Classic. This is an interior waterborne acrylic enamel coating, so it gives you a smooth, durable, non-yellowing finish.
Also, it's like an oil paint.
Sort of. It's not oil. But it gives you that same finish
That same
as
finish.
an alkyd enamel
Oh,
coating.
nice.
Yes.
Okay, well, I think
Yeah.
that'll be the right choices for this project.
Harmony and Pro Classic are what you need.
Yeah. Okay, so you want to ring me up?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Caron gets home after a hard day of work, excited to see his lovely wife.
Honey.
Please, just a bit lower. I've been begging for this all week.
He hears a man's voice in the kitchen and does not hesitate to reach for his bat to scare away any unwanted intruders.
Hi, honey.
What going on here?
This is the guy from Lewis Appliances. He just serviced the fridge, he fixed the leak on the washer, and now he's attending to the dishwasher.
In the end, it was just the LA guy, servicing his appliances. At Lewis Appliances, we don't just sell and leave. Our pristine after-sales service ensures that you and your family never have to worry about breakdowns or part replacements again.
Imagine being able to earn more. Imagine getting the chance to live more. Imagine living a life where you can see more. Imagine you with JMMB, your best interest at heart.
Okay, so we finally completed the project and we're going to give you all a walkthrough. Follow me. Alexa, I'm home.
Welcome home. I will set the air conditioner to 20 degrees Celsius and open the shades. Hope you had a great day.
So we are finished with this project and this is the living room. As you can see, we've achieved maximum height and maximum length featuring the steel frame system. We've incorporated these large windows which give a lot of natural light. And we have this custom entertainment center. As you can see, there are no wires anywhere, which are all part of the Smart Home brand. We see the floors. These are our epoxy floors. They're seamless. They look like a river. Let's move on to the kitchen. So what we tried to achieve in this kitchen is we tried to combine the elements, the modern elements, with some Caribbean design and some smart home elements. How we were able to achieve that was we have an Italian kitchen, but we didn't want it to be cookie cutter. We wanted it to be original, an original Italian kitchen. So you will see the lines, the modern lines on the kitchen itself. But if you look at this beautiful countertop, island countertop, which the client wanted in red, it sets a bold precedent. So this is a Caribbean Italian kitchen. We've also added some smart elements where we have plugs in the island, and we also have a vacuum that we have. You could just press, sweep your button, sweep your stuff, and sweep it right in. Easy as peasy. So continuing our open concept, this is one of my favorite rooms in the house. Alexa, open sunroom shades.
Opening sunroom shades.
Well, we enter our master bedroom, and as you can see, we maintain the same concept of the large windows. Let me show you into the master closet. This is also made in Trinidad. You can get this from Cameron Construction. As you can see, clean, sleek lines we maintain throughout the house. It's an ensuite master. So we have the master bath, which features some unique fixtures, and we also have an epoxy countertop with our vanity, and we have 2 lighted mirrors, right, which your ladies could use for makeup, and we have some unique tiles from Tile Warehouse, and we also have a Japanese bidet. Close hatch. This is the bonus room. This is the movie theater. As you can see, everything inside here is voice control. Alexa, let's watch a movie. So all the hard work that we put into this project, all the hard work, I just want to say, Alexa, good night.
All devices are turned off.